So chunk number 1 has been playing Goat Simulator a lot.
That's
She
good.
effing
That
loves that
sounded
game.
way worse to start. But
Yeah. She
I'm just
loves.
showing my age.
Yeah, you are.
Context is for bitches.
Well,
Anyway.
I saved myself from seeing a lot of those early internet horror images because they loaded so slowly.
That's
So,
a good point.
So I'm
Yeah.
always I have a sharp ear for things that begin in goat, and I just shut down. I'm like the fainting goats when I hear
Yeah.
goats. You see,
Goat scared
there's
of
a.
goats.
you just clench up tight when you hear the word.
I mean, I kind of get like more loose than anything, and just. Mind you, I've never actually seen the image. I've seen like artistic interpretations, and that's how I knew enough for those Superman boxers to be really hilarious.
in your line of work, you've probably seen plenty of old man ass.
Like, aside from the one that diarrheaed at me like a decade ago, not as much as you'd think.
Well, okay, fair enough. But I mean, between that and the dramatic reenactment renderings that you've seen,
well, yeah, I mean, like, since I don't do routine procedures, I don't tend to put things up people's asses.
Right.
I just see the aftermath of when people experiment with things in their own ass.
Right. So just imagine like an intermediate step in the process that you see the end step of, and you're pretty much there.
Mm-hmm. And there was one, I guess, that involved like, was it a glass jar?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't know about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and you know what?
Well,
I think that's okay.
It probably is.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey internet, Highway 47 is feeling the beef. Sure. I'm Shaggy B.
When these new flow slogans.
That's right. Welcome to
feeling the beef.
Feeling the beef. Welcome to it's a Dave's triple. It's a Dave's quadruple because we got the whole gang here tonight. I'm Patty number 1. I'm Shaggy B. And then there's a slice of cheese, and that's Draco Funk. What the hell's going on? I don't even know. Should I just start over?
I've never heard you say those words before.
No, just keep going.
That's true. We never redo the
intro. You
intro.
refused to start over at some of your worst ones, and you let that one go, and it was at least themed.
That's true. All right, Cheese Man, Draco Funk, how you doing?
He speaks like the cheese.
He does indeed, and our own resident bacon monster is Scrodrick.
That's Death Captain Scrodrick to you.
That's right, Death Captain Scrodrick, the bacon monster, and with an equally cool name and completely made of ketchup is Vomit.
Say that again.
you have an equally cool name, and you're ketchup.
Vomit is composed completely of ketchup.
That's you. And you also have a title that makes it just as cool as Scrodrick's name was.
Vomit?
Sure.
Definitely the thing you want associated with your burger?
Particularly if it looks like ketchup, then you've got problems.
Go see a doctor.
That's right. We're watching Avengers Endgame on the... We're not drinking.
Is he cutting out for me?
Yes.
For everybody else?
Am I cutting out for all of you? Is there a problem with my life?
Just when you got a little bit too excited.
Okay, I'll get cool.
Be the sad.
No, I'm the sad.
You're the sad.
Draco sad.
I'm a pillar of calmitude and like 3 slices of dill pickles. We're watching Avengers Endgame, which is a movie, and from what I understand, a pretty good one. And Draco Funk's going to tell us all about that.
This movie came out April 26, 2019, at least in the United States. Unless you went to the Los Angeles Convention Center, then you watched it like 4 days earlier. It has an IMDb rating of, are you ready?
Sure.
I'm not ready. 8.4.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to guess mid-8s. Like the hype seemed to be a mid-8s kind of hype.
Well, are you ready for the tomatometer score? You cut out there at the end of that, so I don't know if you're ready or not.
I'm as ready as I'm going to get.
94.
Okay. I'll take that.
Audience score?
112.
90.
112 out of 100. That is some serious hype.
That is.
You live for the hype.
The whole movie is just a guy with an air horn and a golf visor turned upside down.
Sure.
So,
I don't know.
yeah, that's the things I'm supposed to say.
Well, good job. Well, now it's Scrodrick's turn because I don't know how to watch movies.
Go to the internet.com and then look.
I have to try that one.
I'm sorry. Actually, what happens if you go to the internet.com?
Well, I tell you right now, it does not support HTTPS.
Why would the internet support HTTPS?
Should I continue to the non-encrypted site?
Probably not. Just forget
Okay,
I said anything. Go to
close my browser.
DisneyPlus.com and then click on the magnifying glass search thing at the top and type Endgame, and it should give you Avengers Endgame. And then click on that, and then hit play, and then pause it, and then hit the 10-second rewind, and that'll get you to the beginning. And then we'll give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Avenge, and you'll be synced up with us. Should be a symbol, not avenge.
I mean, something.
I
You're just gonna have to wait and find out
fucked
what I said.
it up already.
That's
all right.
That's okay. I've totally consistently been fucking things up.
I mean, I've been batting 1,000 tonight. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I mean, I blame it on the Wendy's memes I'm looking up. No.
Blame it on the juice.
Hey, you want to hear
your
some
fault,
trivia about this movie?
Yes.
First of all, this one's for you, Shaggy B. I'm not actually going to say it, but there is a part of this movie that was inspired specifically from Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. I want you to see if you can figure out when it is.
Okay.
Just be looking for it.
I will watch the movie.
Yes, this was also shot back to back with Infinity War over a period of 200 days. Robert Downey Jr. was the only actor who read the entire script.
I feel like if I was an actor, that's how I'd want to go into things too, is just not reading the whole thing.
They gave fake scripts and it gave false scene descriptions that people were going to, especially to the two people notorious for leaking the scripts.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo.
Oh.
No, they both have a bad habit of like accidentally revealing things.
Nice.
Yep.
Robert Downey Jr. officially surpassed Hugh Jackman's record for most appearances in a film as the same superhero.
Okay.
So that's why he came back for Wolverine.
At least as of today.
Which may not be today when you're listening to this.
It's true. This might come out around the same time as Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Because of things in my life, I've gotten a little bit behind on my editing.
We're not gonna talk about it.
It's okay. I'm
Just release this one before the one that was supposed to come out today of recording, where Shaggy and I kept saying Happy Pride Month to everybody.
that one will probably come out next week, assuming you have time to finish it.
Okay.
Cool.
You know.
Well, should we watch this thing now?
Yeah.
Or you want to just pack it up and call it a night?
No, we're
Yeah,
All right.
pack it up.
All right.
We'll see you
It's been
tomorrow
fun,
morning.
guys.
Stall a
See
little
ya.
bit while I'm trying to
I
fix my
mean,
Disney Plus.
we will be like this is not gonna finish today.
Nope. Man, I should get more coffee.
I did take a nap today. So
Man, I
might
should
be-
get more coffee. Now I'm leaving. Be right back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is part 1B of the checklist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's Squadron feed sometime.
Yeah,
Do we have
whatever.
some royalty-free hold music we can put in here?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll write something.
Okay, you can do that. I don't have an instrument handy.
Yeah, you made
I
noises like
actually
you were
don't-
trying to sing Kenya backwards.
Oh, I do have an instrument handy. I have a Telecaster that I haven't played in 4 weeks. I'm not going to tune, and I can't reach it with my
I
headset.
do
on.
have an instrument handy, but I'm afraid if I started playing it, Squadron would leave as soon as he came back in.
Mandolin's in its case. I'm not going to use that.
My
Why is
mandolin's
this?
at the
Oh
studio.
God. No. Okay. Mandolin. I guess I'll pull the mandolin out. I'll get this out just in time for him to come back. It'll be perfect. This mandolin was free, and it isn't like very good, and I also suck at it.
Sucking at my mandolin.
There's two
Getting-
chords.
Getting the audacity of recording.
Yeah. I have a pick right here. That'll probably be a lot easier. I suck with a pick. I also suck at mandolin a lot. Let's see. G. D.
Oh God, that better not have been flute. I just heard.
No.
No.
I forgot to play
Threats were
this.
given.
Okay. Okay, good. You're back. I can put the mandolin down.
Okay.
Practice mandolin.
I had to go
another time.
down and adjust the light switch and microwave coffee, and then run upstairs
Nucrowave?
as quick as humanly possible and not spill it on like the carpet.
Did you say nucrowave?
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't afford a real microwave, so,
So you got the nuclear kind, yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha. Well, let's watch this movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, this is Avengers Endgame, and we're starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I barely made that.
I'm sorry. I say I could count slower, but that
Ooh.
was like exactly a second each. All right.
Hawkeye, remember? This is what he was doing during.
Yeah. Like,
He wasn't in the last movie.
he wasn't in the last movie at all because he was on house arrest from Civil War.
Yeah.
Man, what a punishment to be stuck here.
Well, I mean, he saved all his money so he could buy a farm.
Yeah.
She'd be a great replacement for a Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
uh-huh.
case something happens to this one. standing out in an open field, completely unprotected.
Laser. 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 Oh, bugs?
Do you remember how the last Avengers movie ended?
Oh, with like a zap and a kapoof sort of thing.
Like a bunch of people turned to dust?
Yeah, that one.
Like that kind of dust right there?
Yeah.
Like his entire family.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's got a lot of hot dogs to eat.
That's true.
Unless half the hot dogs flipped out of existence.
They weren't alive anymore. It's fine.
The only ones left are the ones that have mayo on them.
Oh no.
That's a fate worse than death there.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo, doo-ba-doo.
Another thing that we didn't discuss is like they didn't reveal the subtitle of this movie until like 3 months before it came out.
Ah,
And it came out 1 year after the other one. So like it was the most weird internet time.
For some reason, like Nebula trying to like do anything normal is like wholesome and weird.
I mean, she had a horrible, abusive life, so
Yeah.
it was fun. It was so fun.
probably some of the first fun she's ever had. That wasn't like sadistic.
Yeah.
The most fun she's ever had not crashing a starship into somebody. Just cut the callback that he put in there. I don't know how I missed it in the first watch.
Well, it's been fun, Iron Man.
Yep. Finally we get to see the movie where Iron Man dies.
Yeah. It's about time.
Yeah. Talking to Pepper, or are you talking to the suit?
A little of both. Mostly the suit, though.
History seems to suggest the suit.
Yep. I don't know if I would sleep knowing that I was going to suffocate in the morning. I feel like I'd just stay up, you know?
I mean, it's probably pretty easy to fall asleep when the oxygen's low.
That's a good point. Just like I don't know that I would like decide to go to bed.
Kiss him. Or give him an honorable death, I guess. She's been holding her breath this entire time. That's how she's so blue.
Yeah.
She can probably survive a lot longer.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
how much of her
That-
is still, you know?
How much of her is still whatever base species?
Yeah, I was going to
No
say human,
confirming
but
what her base species breathed.
yeah. Awfully green.
Well, you know.
Fucking space brights.
Oh, supernova. That should generate some oxygen.
It's Super Vegeta.
God damn it!
Oh, he shaved his beard.
An earthquake? In America?
This time of day?
I mean, that makes more sense than them feeling from the ground shaking from her flying in with this, but at least they have a notification system.
So did she like just carry that all the way from wherever the fuck they were to
I mean,
Earth?
she used the hexagons. She knows where the warp hexagons are.
I guess.
Did she like breathe life into the ship or something too?
You might have stopped at a planet that had oxygen.
Yeah.
Stopped
at an
and filled up
oxygen
at the
bar.
local gas
A gas
local
station.
gas
I get it.
station specifically.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You guys got any food?
So we're about to drop a rap album.
I mean, he did.
He doesn't know. The rich guy.
Yep.
I mean, he was right, but it sounds really entitled when it's not. And I keep getting distracted by the emaciation CGI.
He he does look convincingly like
Yeah. You're Iron Man now. Fuck you.
Well, that
I mean, his blood sugar is probably pretty high. And if he still has blood.
okay. See you when you get back.
Really? I don't believe you've ever been to this planet. Or met these people?
I mean, if you can't trust all the people you've never seen before, then who can you trust?
I mean, the guy who you played paper football with and got along with hated these guys, so
if you can't trust the only people left alive, who can you trust?
that's really some scary thoughts you've just put in my head, so let's ignore them.
If you can't trust the only people we've seen evidence of existing.
And remember that she filmed this before her own movie, so she doesn't know what her character's personality is. Okay. That's fair, I guess. Anyway,
Yeah.
here's the other intergalactic hero that hasn't been doing anywhere else.
Well, that's different.
What's different?
It's like an axe now.
Yeah, that was a major plot of the last movie.
Oh, right. I don't remember.
His movie, his hammer got destroyed, so he went and met giant Peter Dinklage around a star and got blasted and got an axe.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
the
yeah,
sentence,
yeah, okay.
giant Peter Dinklage.
Giant. That's not a sentence. That's just a description.
When you've got giant Peter Dinklage, you don't need verbs. I missed the comedy because something was really loud, and then it got quiet again.
My God.
Well, the
it's full
takeaway
of
from this is
hexagons.
World War II man is now in space. You know, like, man, this has been a crazy few years.
There
He's
goes
like the
80s
Werner von
woman.
Braun of America.
Can you say that one more time?
I said he's like the Werner von Braun of America.
I mean, we just stole Werner von Braun.
And the future stole this guy. So how can they hear her?
Space magic.
Or like
Doesn't she have like some sort of
some sort
comms?
of
Yeah.
implanted comms. I don't know.
Hmm.
Space future tech.
Oh, okay.
You know, she comes from better technology than us.
Those dragon fruit.
They're
Those are alien
space
fruit.
Space
Those
fruit.
are space potatoes.
Space.
That sounds really good. I could go for some mashed space potatoes.
That's Matt Space Damon cooking them.
Matt Space Damon.
Putting
We've
some
already
space
met.
salt
We've
on
already
them.
met Matt Space Damon.
He's stuck
That's
on.
true. That's
He's marooned on Space Mars.
played by Space Brolin.
That's right.
Whoa!
Dealing with Space Meteor Woman.
Cut his hand off.
Try snapping now. You've only got one other hand.
Now put that in the fire. Oh.
Delicious.
Oh no, the stones have gone across the universe, and if you don't gather them within one Earth year, the planet you're on will explode.
Next
Yes,
time
I
on
referenced
Avengers
Dragon Ball
GT.
5 minutes.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Kind of like how Yoko Ono used music to destroy music.
So, no more stones.
Also, look at his face. Do you think he just slipped after all you've seen him do?
Yeah,
Well,
he
slip
fell
in the
down the
shower,
stairs.
you know.
Look at his face now on the floor.
Well, gotta say, I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah. Now this movie doesn't have a MacGuffin or a villain.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Yep.
Pack
It
it
was
up.
a really fast 3 hours.
The next 2 hours and 45 minutes is just them like burying Thanos.
I was going to say all of them sitting in a room going, "What? 1 minute, hold on."
They got to cut through those space fruit roots. They're really tough to dig a grave, you know.
So they have
You can
no
tell-
way of actually like bringing everybody back.
Yeah. And Thanos, in his willpower, realized he was getting tempted by the stones to do other things, and so he's like, "I'm just going to get rid of these."
5, 4, 5. Oh.
So the trailers didn't show anything, almost anything from this point on of the movie. Like they cobbled together things from that and a few scenes that didn't spoil anything after that. So the 5-year time skip, like actually, oh, didn't Godzilla destroy that? The 5-year time slip actually did come in as a surprise to people.
I didn't get to see this in the theater, but I've like watched reactions and everybody was like completely. Also, that means this is 2024 in the movie.
2023,
Oh, 2023. Damn.
because it's 5 years from 2018 when the first one came out.
Hmm.
In fact, I know that the finale of this film, the finale scene, takes place on October 17th, 2023. Which was great seeing the "on this day in 2023" memes last year. Yeah, we've heard the story 1,000 times, man.
I love it when they like do another movie in the middle of the movie.
I think I said this when we watched Infinity War, but
San
like
Francisco.
all of the scenes that take place after this time skip have like a foggy atmosphere in them.
That's from all the forest
Yeah,
fires, I guess.
that's everyone's like it's from all the dead people.
Oh
Just going
no!
around the atmosphere.
Oh no!
And
I
here's
never
the true
thought about
hero of
that.
the movie, a mouse.
Yep.
I thought it was a rat.
It is a rat, but it's a Disney joke to call him a mouse.
Remember the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Not entirely.
The post pre mid credit scene, he went to collect micro juice in the quantum space,
Oh, right.
and he was like radioing to the other guys, like, "All right, pull me out now," and like it cut back to them, and they're just dust.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how you broke in, but we'll let you out.
You know, after like most of the world population's gone, I think they're just like, it.
Yeah.
Be apocalypse. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he wouldn't know anything. Like, he would assume
True.
that he's been alive for those 5 years, so the kid would be like, what the f are you talking about?
Kid's like, this is normal. Like,
Nobody mows. Bees are thriving. It's
Zero the
really a
ceiling.
paradise.
Yeah. Seems pretty good if you ask me.
Somebody built a memorial within 5 years. Rude.
It's pretty large print for the names.
It's easier to read them on IMAX that way.
True.
Oh no, I died.
oh man, they're gonna have to revise that, and then all the names
Yeah.
will have to go back like a level. So they're gonna have to reprint like a whole bunch of those.
Who are you and why are you in my house? Did they recast you?
They went ahead and just aged her up 10 years just for good measure.
Yeah. That's not something you should say to somebody.
I mean, she was doing all right, and there's no denying
Oh,
that. So,
cut diagonal.
Oh.
oh,
Man, Zoom in 2023 is going to be intense.
It really is.
You going to disconnect there, buddy?
Nah.
He's been just murderating all the gangs. Don't eat the diagonal sandwiches. If a spy can't do it, you shouldn't. Where were you? We just had our Zoom meeting.
Yeah, really.
Remember that time we made out?
I mean, that was to throw off Hydra, so. Weren't they in an actual, like, some sort of romance movie together? Like,
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't that Wanda and her on-screen brother, where they were husband and wife in the previous movie?
Yeah, they were husband and wife in Godzilla.
but yeah, I think Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans did some sort of movie together.
They've done several movies together that we've watched, like this one.
Like, outside of this continuity.
Marvel movies aren't movies.
Yeah, these are an event.
This movie kind of was an event. It was 12 years of actual good world building culminating in an endgame.
Is that the Barber Adagio?
Is that written by Mozart? I'm joking.
I thought you were discussing Skrodrick's burp when you said that.
I mean, it's basically the Barber Adagio.
He had 3 hours of music to fit in here. Just had to take some shortcuts. I mean, a lot of people probably turned up, but no, I just drove my car from San Francisco to New York.
Oh yeah, he was in San Francisco.
Yes.
You know, I never realized that until just now.
Until somebody pointed it out.
Yeah.
Avengers Compound is in upstate New York.
I ran all the way here without stopping.
Just
No, that's my peanut allergy talking.
Yeah, I am.
Getting emails from Raccoon? Just want to say that the Airbnb rates for this place went up after this movie.
Hmm.
Like it is an actual Airbnb.
I mean, it looks like one. Disintegrated.
Tony Stark, sarcastic dad. Also, he
I would
just said that
expect no less.
he said he bought that helmet, so I know he's just joking.
Yeah, the Deutsch proposition, man.
I hate Deutsch proposition.
Last time I had one of those, I had to see a doctor.
To get it dislodged.
I mean, I saw a doctor 2 days ago.
Did he give you the Deutsch proposition, if you know what I mean?
They stuck
Let's
two
just say the
needles.
Stones are in the past.
They stuck 2 needles in me, and then like took a blade and like cut parts of me off.
Nice.
Circumcision after age 40 is painful, I hear.
Wouldn't
I mean-
know.
Wasn't so bad, huh?
You two are still standing. That'd be an awkward lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. You hate shirts.
Paying triple for glasses. Who?
Nope. Nobody cares about you.
You're making it awkward. Oh,
Aw.
that's the way to talk to children.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of mac and cheese there.
He's a lot of men to eat mac and cheese.
You suppose he shaves when he's the Hulk?
With
Ye-
what?
Yeah.
A lawnmower?
That actually makes
5.0
sense.
The lawnmower 5.0 from manscaped.com.
Oh no.
It's Hulkscape for him.
Hulkscape.com. Man, I need a robot to do this for me.
You know, out of everybody, I'm surprised he doesn't have one.
Maybe he used to. Maybe he gave up robots for Lent or something.
Just Robolent.
How do you invert a Mobius strip?
Supercomputer.
Yeah.
But it only has one side. How do you invert it?
AI. Just the large language models can tell you how to.
Hey, Google, how do you invert a Mobius strip?
Sided surface with a single twist.
Supposed to say poop.
It's not possible to truly invert a Mobius strip in a mathematical sense, as it would fundamentally change its properties.
Thought so.
Leave my time travel device inverted Mobius strip on the table.
Once there was a Mobius strip. It had one side. I turned it inside out.
I am Science Daddy. I think that she ad-libbed that line. Like, I think that little girl just said that and he had to react. Composting?
All I have to do is turn a Mobius strip inside out. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's completely impossible. Just invert it.
Listen, all you have to do is invent new geometry.
That's kind of what quantum physics is, really.
Pretty much, yeah. My phone started making noise.
Yeah, it's inverting Mobius strips. You told
And
the
it's
AI.
not a supercomputer from Stark Industries, so
That's true.
it's gonna like melt itself through your floor.
Well, you know.
Or it's a Hammer brand and it'll break your spine in half. Or it's a Vista Corp and it'll get stolen by Scott Lang. I can't think of any other industries in the MCU.
What about Oscorp?
They're not in the MCU.
Yet.
Well, now they've got travel. We can go back and put them in.
Oh, I guess they're not in there because, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
They're only going to be in the Sony adjacent MCU. It's Schrodinger's quantum joke. Yeah. Solve de-aging like it's some sort of Star Trek dilemma. There you go.
Perfect. Ta-da! The aristocrats.
Like, that was horrifying on an existential level. Oh.
Time travel.
I mean, there was some time
Yeah.
stuff.
Time travels you.
It's Soviet Russia time travel.
That's how we're going to travel through time.
Ow, my toes.
Oh, he saw it was an Audi, so he knew he didn't have to move.
E-tron. That's an electric car. And it makes that much noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got like 17 Stark reactors in it.
Oh, okay.
How'd you even know it was Lang?
Doesn't he technically own that compound?
He owns a
Probably.
lot of stuff.
So, I mean, he probably has cameras and could just, like...
That's fair
Watch.
enough, yeah.
Yeah.
He was driving like that and watching. Totally didn't knock Doctor Strange off the road doing shit like that.
Well, it's not like
his
there's
car
anybody
probably
else on the
drives
roads.
itself.
That makes sense. Yeah.
His car probably drives itself at like 150 miles an hour. Yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
that's what all the Stark reactors are for.
True.
I mean, he had robots that that flew themselves.
True.
The fact that he's sitting in the driver's seat was probably just vanity.
Oh, where else would you sit?
In one of the other seats.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice that he held on to it, but it was a little bit much for him to have the theme song ready to play when he pulled it out.
Think of all the AI tech that goes into that car.
And
It's
those
just
sick
mood
ass
music.
speakers in the trunk.
Okay, that vomit.
Yeah, I know. That's the future I want.
Like you have
Taco.
literally talked about having music play on command in your
A
house.
I
taco.
have.
A taco is
And
the future I want. Not so
I
much
have
that thing.
I have considered how to make music react to a pulse if you have a pulse meter on. I overthink these things. Ouch.
What's up, idiot?
Just randomly carrying around extra tacos.
That's what he does.
Oh no.
And the music's too loud. Way louder than the dialogue.
You mean you're not watching this on your home theater setup?
Nah.
Welcome to New Asgard.
Yeah, that's about where I'd expect it to be.
Where Odin died?
Isn't that also like the same town they found the Tesseract in Captain America: The First Avenger?
Sure.
Probably.
Over in New Swedenland. A don.
His emotions?
Oh man, he can't get his softcore fix.
Oh, he's got love handles now and a beer belly.
Been drinking for 5 years straight.
I mean, I have
But I was...
one.
Go on.
I have one beer and my gut gets bigger these days.
Yeah, but he's an Asgardian.
True.
I did like after this movie where people were like,
Oh, it's cool.
10 years ago I promised I'd have the body of Thor, and finally I achieved it.
Yeah, right. Beer and tequila.
All sorts of things.
Sounds great when it comes back up.
What?
I like how it was a perfectly silent scene where we could have made jokes, but we're all so enthralled we forgot to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I feel bad for the
Watching
poor
this
guy.
man have a poor emotional breakdown after losing everything like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's pretty relatable.
The guy that killed my brother.
It's the first time he's ever killed anyone, and he just can't get over the guilt.
We know that's not true, but that's at least a story. I was stuck in the mind of a 3-year-old and fighting Gladiator Planet, and you showed up on accident and punched me in the face. You helped me.
I think what's worst about the fattening that they did to him is the forearms. Like he has advanced kidney failure forearms, you know? Like what Gene Okerlund looked like in the last few years before he died.
Oh God.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Uh-huh. Because wasn't it just like one of his hands started that way?
Uh-huh.
Tokyo beer. Oh.
Was kind of expecting blood to go up that glass, but, I guess they can't get away with that in this movie.
So it's PG-13, right?
I think so, but I'd have to stop the movie to check.
Oh, that was gonna be David Carradine for a second. Surprised he's still hanging around.
I learned 1,000 languages just to intimidate people I'm about to kill. Stop being dramatic and kill him. One of you, kill him. Thank you.
Ah.
Shouts in Japanese. Thanks, subtitles.
Great. There we go.
I don't speak English. What?
Ooh.
Oh. Those gloves have to smell terrible.
Yeah, really.
He did wipe it against the metal part of the gauntlet, so I'm sure it wiped off a lot of the blood. At least it's raining.
Yeah. Wash away the evidence. Fam, is that a person over there eating?
Probably at this. Think of the things that Earth has gone through at this point. They're probably just unfazed by anything.
They're like, I was already sitting outside eating, and then it started pouring rain on me, and then this murdering started happening in the street. F it, I'm gonna finish my sandwich. Or noodles or something.
It's noodle sandwich.
Noodle sandwich.
That's all I could afford.
Cut diagonally. I voted for Hope in 2008. Didn't happen, man. I wish I could feel. Literally, these gloves are too thick. They should have got Jack Black to play Thor in this one.
It's actually
I love him calling him Lebowski.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
considering like what's his name was in the first Iron Man movie.
Mhm.
True.
It gets more meta than that in a few minutes. Well, I guess he already called him Stormbreak before, so. Who are you? He was in Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time.
Hot Tub Time Machine was a dumb movie.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Next
I
week,
don't believe it.
I had to
join
see it
us.
against my will.
Next week, join us as Highway 47 watches Hot Tub Time Machine.
I mean, I guess.
I
Didn't they
don't
make a sequel
Fight in me
too?
right now for that.
I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
I was at one of those like friends' houses where they're like, "Oh, let's watch this," and that's how I also saw Sausage Party.
Anybody seen Stargate?
Is it anything like the Fargate?
Feeling pretty discombobulated right now.
Kinda shedded. Like I'm in a shed.
The year is 1974.
1970 Ford.
Haha.
1970 Ford again. Stop showing Fords.
Like, oh man, I remember putting this ball glove up a Italian mafia boss's ass like 3 years ago, and it's back. Oh my god!
The ghosts are back again.
You build it, they will come.
Ghosts are back in town.
I got you this. I lost it like 3 years ago. Like 6 years ago.
Time for a greatest hits montage.
Remember this movie? Remember the movie this was in?
I really don't.
There were
No, I don't
like
either.
portals, and they were throwing trash through it, and then they threw their car keys in it.
I remember paying very close attention to it because Draco Funk couldn't remember it. And I still struggle to remember some of the plot points.
And there was a really boring villain.
Is it the Ninth Doctor?
Maybe.
Isn't he
And now
also
the
the
10th Doctor is in
Oh,
the
wait.
MCU.
10th?
Yeah, because they brought the Netflix shows into the MCU.
Oh, that's right, because he was Death, or what was his name?
Uh,
Deadbeat.
sure.
Deadbeat.
Kilgrave.
Yeah.
He's having the ice cream that they talked about in the last movie.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm sure Thor could relate to that. Time heist. And Hulk is just back there eating ice cream.
Wouldn't you be?
Thor is just back there eating ice cream. They didn't have these suits. All of these clothes are CGI'd on. They were wearing the normal superhero outfits.
Nice.
We're gonna rob the past.
To save the future.
That's a better idea than robbing the future present.
Yeah. I'd hate to rob the future if causality was a
So-
thing. You'd go and you'd steal it and you'd bring it back and it would just vanish because it didn't exist anymore. Like, son
So-
of a...
So who taught Clint and Natasha to fly the spaceship?
Probably Rocket.
Yeah, Natasha's been taking flight lessons the past, 5 years.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Turns out it's not much different than the Quinjet. Yeah.
That's kind of what I assumed because Thor managed to get his Hulk. Hulk managed to get his to Heaven's asshole or whatever that place was.
Hey,
Heaven's asshole.
remember the scene? Except Shaggy B, this is when you went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Now you get to see.
I forgot that. It was like the iconic Avengers Assemble image, yeah. That guy's really f***ing dead.
Yeah, he is.
So is the person in the car.
Heart's just not in it anymore.
Yeah. Hulk been smashing all day.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
her?
Yeah.
You don't have time. You came in a time machine. It's not like it's sucking you back right away. You have plenty of time to debate it. Hey, look, Mark Ruffalo's allowed to appear in this film.
Asgard 2013.
It's less expensive to make him just slightly like translucent.
Hey, Loki's not
Yeah,
dead.
really.
Loki's always dead.
And never dead at the same time.
Whoa.
I like that statue that's just longingly looking at them. Wow, you picked a good day to come in on.
Yeah, really.
I mean, your options were limited because you needed the stone, but
Can't get enough of watching that old hag kick the bucket. Oh, good. Get- No, I'm not so sure you can do this.
he 2014, it's in space, where years definitely matter.
More egg.
We're on the clock. Stop making time jokes.
I get it.
Time travelers, just chill. You've got all day. 3 times over.
No, they've only got one chance at this or something.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They come back at the same time no matter when they leave.
Now, see, they all left at once so that if they all fail, there's no way to help each other
Yeah.
because that's the best plan.
Well, they only have enough fuel to get back home.
Yeah.
see.
Kind of
She
like I
said,
used to drive in the college days.
yeah, so Nebula set the autopilot.
Yeah. Thanos? Oh, okay, yeah. I bet the stones are here.
Ew.
That was convenient.
Oh, there's Nebula. Not Nebula.
Yeah, their nebula is right next to Gamora.
Nebula and
yeah.
Gamora.
Quickly, to the donut.
So Thanos
I
has his own
bet.
what's that called?
Transporter?
No, what's the thing
Daughter?
that Asgard
Sword?
has?
Helmet.
The lair?
Sword.
Portal
Thing that
machine?
lets them travel.
Bifrost.
Yeah, they have the Thanos have like a Trifrost.
Hypothetically, they have similar technology.
Hmm.
I am having the weirdest dream. Let me show affection to my daughter by putting a sword at her neck. Don't worry, it's covered in the blood of my enemies for padding. Meanwhile, in the past.
He doesn't seem like the cuddliest father.
Tink, 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 tink. Tink, tink. Oh, finally, that reference we've been making every Captain America movie.
Pretty much.
Remember these guys? At least 3 of them were Hydra people. They didn't know it. I just told them that, Tony. Who would have thought that the paper football at the beginning would pay off in a plot point?
You just want to antagonize the Hulk, you know?
Yeah, build up his tolerance.
He's always angry. You guys remember that one scene where he fought all those people in the elevator? Captain America finally got through a fight without punching anybody.
Use brain, not fist.
Just jump.
Also glad that they got Tom Hiddleston to play himself twice in this movie. After a character that's died.
Oh. Hmm.
Man, you sound really familiar.
Yeah.
Loki, can you go see part of his face? You can still see his "what the hell's going on" face. Well, that's one fuck up down. I'm just look like you and have the scepter. This fight was filmed with both of them originally not having the head thing on, and it got really confusing in editing, so they just put the head thing on the past one.
That was probably a good call.
Yeah.
Are you a match for your younger self?
In his case, I would think yes. Considering the space gods he's punched.
And his younger self is still 78 years old.
True.
Can my 90-year-old self beat up my 70-year-old self? Just spoiled the movie for me, man. I haven't been in that one yet.
Yeah, timeline's already up.
So they've actually referred to them as alternate realities now.
Apparently.
It's literally true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice and all, but she made the effect, so you had to make her re-render that.
Not doing such a great job of it now, are you? F***ing space specter,
Space
poltergeist
ghost.
ass mother Casper.
Space time travel, Ghost Casper.
F***ing-
Never should have picked him as. Oh, this. Holy crap! I'm opaque and green.
Oh, testosterone. I forgot how it felt.
It's been 5 minutes. She had to act against what looking up like that.
Yeah, really.
Don't they have like a stick with a Hulk face
Yes.
strapped to Mark
Yes.
Ruffalo?
Sure.
We've sent pictures of this to each other.
Yeah. Oh, it's Snoke. My daughter's a robot or something. We never really find out.
Nine years after 2014. 2023. Knew there's a reason they had the year down to a specific.
Uh,
I've never met them, but I hate them.
I
One of them nuked my minions.
I hate vengeance. I'll pay them back for every bit of it.
No, too nebulous now. You've created a split timeline.
There's Nebula and Debula.
So, because her memories seem to be backed up to the internet, Nebula was defeated by the cloud in space.
Oh.
Nebula was defeated by the space cloud.
Nebula, whose name literally means cloud.
Yes. Nebula, the space cloud, was defeated by the space cloud,
In
aka Nebula.
space. In space, she was defeated in space by space.
No, it's great. You tell me all about how nice it was when you died. They talked Natalie Portman back into the MCU. She swore it off for Thor 3. They talked her back into this movie, but most of the scenes that you see, no, all of the scenes you see of her are recycled footage. They only got her voice for a few scenes for new lines. Or not recycled footage, rescued footage from
cutscenes or
Dark World that got cut. Yeah.
yeah.
And the other Asgardians also think he's a rabbit.
You go and drink the beer you're meant to drink.
That was the only fat line that I'm insulted by about this movie. I mean, considering the amount of emotional distress he's been having, getting that free commitment from a hammer that knows only when you're worthy probably feels pretty damn good.
And sometimes you just need your teddy bear. I get it.
Yeah. Need your teddy bear that loves you and also judges you.
I have a hammer with the word companion written on it that I've had for 20 years. I'm not even kidding.
I've held a
Turns out
companion
you were
hammer.
secretly Thor.
Yes. That's why I moved up
The
north.
B stands for Thor. Don't ask me how that works. It's
Yes.
Nordic.
It's one of those weird letters we don't use anymore. Not really a B.
Chris Pratt has been punched in the face.
Excellent.
I like his convenient movie light.
And keeps it in his convenient movie suit.
She should have like I can't believe Tony Stark wouldn't like have flashlights.
He replaced them all with missiles. The military got a hold of it.
Or he just got obsessive about night vision technology and all the lights.
To be fair, he has those robotic legs now, so. Or prosthetics. No, other you found them all. Not you. Other you. Stop getting yourself confused with other you.
He's like 4 times the size of her.
Yeah. Big Daddy. No, she's not a traitor. Other her is a traitor. Don't get them confused. Timelines. Thanos isn't the kind of guy that would kill baby Thanos. Wait. Oh no.
Laser time. Oh. Tractor beam time. Ow.
Forget the stairs. I got powered steroids.
You're
Vaguely exact. All right, take
My
the
suit
take the
works.
scepter back.
excellent. Oh,
There he
wow.
is. Take a shot.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
And his last live action appearance, and he was CGI'd to be so many years younger. That's quite the bathroom.
Are we going to get to see the 1970 version of Samuel L. Jackson here?
No.
Okay.
Instead, we got 2 cameos from Community in this. You ever just think about how currently, right now, you're frozen in Antarctica?
Go thaw yourself out.
Just steal this important government briefcase. Hi, Dad.
Mhm.
When you gonna make me? Um.
About 5 years ago.
Oh,
Daddy, no.
yes. You very much do need that briefcase.
Nah, I'm just high.
There's the old Ant-Man suit. Well, atomic situation in the base. Ah, vials of time travel juice.
Perfect. Take them all, man.
Okay. What could it possibly do to the timeline? It's not your timeline anyway. Man, you still gotta raise the kid. Now is not the time to be having revelations.
Yeah, really.
Congratulations, you snuck into the room of your girlfriend that you watched die in a few movies ago. But like 30 years in the past. This feels like it could be a prime opportunity. Or a weird one. Either way, glass is transparent, don't stand there.
What good is a superhero movie with that little voyeurism?
That is unfortunately correct. The worst kind of correct. Like that time I met him in 1970 in a bunk. Oh, yeah. Would you give your
Remember
super
your
secret
flowers?
particle to save the future?
Would you remember your flowers?
Uh, 6 feet, buddy. That Jarvis is from the Peggy Carter series. Like it's
Ah.
the actor from that,
Mm,
making other fans go nuts.
I'm weak. I'm gonna carve your eyes out. If you met yourself from 9 years in the future, would you carve their eyes out?
I would probably understand if me from 9 years in the future wants to carve my eyes out. I imagine by then he's probably spent 9 extra years stewing on Howard the Duck.
Still haven't figured out why the duck has breasts, huh?
Oh no, that one makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, okay.
Voromir, 2014.
Boromir, 2014.
Couldn't you have landed a little closer? No, autopilot.
Oh,
Never mind.
beautiful for aliens.
they parked in the parking lot.
Yes. Quark, son of whatever.
Son of a bitch.
I get it.
So speaking of Nazis, I drive a little Fiat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm driving around town and I, cross paths with somebody driving a little Volkswagen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, Germans and Italians together right now.
Meanwhile, Tesla Model 3s are so common up here that I'm seriously considering actually putting like stickers or something on mine so that I can tell it apart from the rest of them.
That way you don't wind up on somebody else's Sentry Cam for trying to get into their car.
Yeah, exactly.
You're pulling on the handle, wondering what's happening.
Right.
Remember
Yeah.
what you had to do, what they had to do to get the stone last time?
No.
They have to kill somebody they love.
Oh, okay.
That's why Gamora died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't judge people for becoming homicidal murderers as long as they're killing other murderers. Right?
Yeah. I mean, he's serial killer hot now.
Okay.
You know, like all those women who were like really into Jeffrey Dahmer.
She's probably killed more women than Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Battle to the death. Loser takes all.
I'm gonna hurt you real bad so that I can kill me.
If we both jump off, do we get 2 stones?
Oh,
Save your life if it kills me, which is actually part of the plan. Tired of these movies. It's been like 10 years.
What if she landed on her head?
I'd love to see the filming for that day where it's like, just lay as still as possible. We're going to spin a camera around you and then we'll green screen effects and the rest. Meanwhile, in space.
Have you ever been to a cotton candy spa? Welcome to the link.
I had the stone in my hand the entire time?
And it's not like the Power Stone, a mortal can hold that one.
Yeah. I got the stone. Hulk gets angry and smashes the machine and they can't take the stones back. They doom 6 timelines.
what about her sister?
What? She has a sister? This plot. They're not Dragon Balls, they're magical wishing stones.
Totally different in every way.
What's he doing these days? Does he have to hang around with like nothing to do now that the Soul Stone is taken? Does he get to come back to Earth and be a Nazi again?
Let's hope not.
I'd hate to think there are Nazis in 2023. Sorry, that one was a little too real.
We'll go do the thing now, man.
He's doing the thing.
Ass whooping time.
Beer.
Beer and cheese whiz.
And Thanos killed me, so that means I'm pretty much qualified.
Pretty much.
They put me in the movies 12 years ago just for this.
Pretty much.
Or 9 years ago if you ignore Edward Norton.
Eggnogden.
Egg Norton.
Eggnogden. Eggnogden.
Is this glove a one-size-fits-all?
If the glove fits,
You must snap. Put your helmet on for this important scene, Cap. I guess everyone's ready for the office to explode. Okay. Hawkeye there with his bow and arrow, like that's gonna do anything.
Yeah, Iron Man got out the shield for Hawkeye. Just to be like, man, this guy just doesn't understand.
It is a one-size-fits-all.
Oh, wow.
And that glove looks highly marketable. Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. She's figured out time travel.
nobody noticed that?
No, with this going on in the room?
What did he spray on his arm?
Just solid glue. And then right after he snapped and fixed everything, the foggy aura is gone from outside. And birds are chirping. Man, I feel like I slept for 5 years.
Why did I keep the cell phone plan open?
You'd be surprised. Well, good thing it's not a like new phone who dis situation. Like,
New husband, who dis? R.I.P. Ant-Man. Good thing Tony owns that place. He can afford to lose a few buildings.
Yeah, really.
After his house got blown up in Iron Man 3. Where does he live now?
the
The
Airbnb.
Oh, right. God. So we got the man who's lost the use of one of his arms, the guy who doesn't have use of his legs, and a raccoon.
Hey,
Maybe put your suit back on.
It was malfunctioning.
Mm.
Looks like those arrows saved Hawkeye.
yeah. And the amount of hair gel he had for that mohawk.
Yeah, he had
It'd be
a
hilarious if that was like super soldier serum and him hair gel.
he had some vibranium arrows in the quiver.
Just like the idea that Shield has been doping him with like small doses of super steroids for all these years, and he just hasn't realized it. That
It's
actually
like,
would
man,
explain
I
a
just
lot.
kept thinking I was
Really
making
would.
more and more gains in the gym. Like,
So one of my balls kept getting smaller too.
I think running is, yeah.
put that glove on, and then you can take care of the puppies.
Oh crap, Ghostbusters is invading. It looks pretty exploded. Anyway, I'm going to take my armor off.
Come on, Uhura, save us.
Well, there was this time with the spaceship, I dropped it on you. And the time with the spaceship, I tried to drop it on you. And the
And then
time
there
with the
was the time
spaceship.
where it was like, oh, stepsister.
Oh, stepsister, I'm stuck in this spaceship.
Walked in on my stepsister in the spaceship. Wait, that's a different movie.
Just like that Hawkeye got up easier than Captain America from that.
Well, like you said, he had arrows.
Yeah. Just sitting there menacingly.
Oh, now he's got both.
Stick him with the axe and then hammer it in. Let's catch him off guard by walking up to him slowly. Pretty sure you came here, buddy.
I mean, it kind of did. Looked like some neighborhoods are getting reclaimed by natural forests and stuff like that. Seemed alright to me.
So you're one of the Thanos was right kind of people?
I mean, kind of. I'm kind of in the middle. I think nature has a better idea of how to fix things than
That's fair
anybody.
enough. And you'd, not give Grimace the magical glove to fix everything, but, it's not the worst of solutions.
The only thing Grimace should have that's magical is the flavor of the new Grimace purple milkshake from McDonald's, available now in stores near you at participating franchises. And boy, isn't it delicious.
Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
We have audio evidence of me having it.
Yeah? How
and
was it?
joking. It was actually good. Kind of
Oh, there we go.
bland, but
it's
wasn't that
McDonald's.
bad. Plop, plop. Meanwhile, Clint woke up in Aliens.
All these Cerberus. Impervious
Man.
to fire. Got it.
I just killed my best friend 6 years ago, and now I gotta deal with this?
Oh, great. You split that one into 2 dogs.
Gave him the Darth Maul. If it makes you feel any better, I'm betraying you too.
I guess. I'm an android, but I can change if I have to.
She's a cyborg. She's
I'm-
got human parts. Oh, well, noticeably less human parts now.
She killed herself.
Yeah. That was suicide. I guess. But because of timelines, that other timeline is going to have a weird ripple effect. Nebula is not returning to that one. Oof.
Ow.
It's got a sortarang. Should aim for the head. You taught him that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It was accidentally teased as a small joke in the second Avengers movie, and they just made it a thing.
Huh.
There's arguments between even the directors and the writers of whether he was worthy the entire time or he gained worthiness through his travels.
Interesting.
I do like his hammer shield frisbee death combo, though.
It seems pretty effective.
People were so happy about that.
Oh, yeah. You can see clips of people in the theater just screaming their heads off.
That's a cool idea.
In theaters night of, it did, like, even though it kind of saw that coming, it did feel really good to see it happen.
Right.
But now that I'm just like, I've watched this part of this movie like 17 times. Anyway, he's dead.
That's good.
Like Tony Stark at the beginning of the movie.
Well, America couldn't last forever.
Thanos would be more effective if he didn't stop to make a speech every now and then. Meanwhile, all the people you've killed.
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, the Rancor.
We brought the power monkeys.
Should have left them all dead, bro. Now they gotta die twice.
That'll help. Hold the blood in.
Mm-hmm.
Like Skrodrick says, like, yep, I've been there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, Kung Pao, for immortalizing.
Wait a minute.
He said the line. And then
That's not
somebody else
fun.
showed up. Finally, the cavalry.
All three of them.
I mean, to be fair.
Yeah.
Koye, Black Panther, and what's her name?
Shuri?
Yeah,
Shuri?
Shuri.
The actress who was a COVID denier, so I kind of hate her now.
Yep.
Well,
Maybe
there's
she'll die.
some.
There was just this conversation that everyone was like, there is no way Black Panther would let somebody else come out through the portal first. What is the range on those rings?
Oh, good.
Hey.
Batista's here.
Tom Holland got paid.
And half the Wakandans, are exhausted from the battle they were just fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, it's Bucky and Groot
And
and me
Pegasus, for some reason, that hasn't been shown before now.
and a whole bunch of
It was in the
lizards.
flashback when
Oh, right,
Hela was
right.
killing all the Valkyries.
We haven't seen one in the present.
Oh, and Pepper for some reason.
Oh, she's wearing
Yeah,
that present
get the
he was
X-Men. You
making
own
for
the
her.
X-Men by now.
Oh, they
And they
fixed the
cut the
suit.
they cut the scene where he got another suit flown in.
Mm.
It's a completely different suit. They had to struggle to get this movie down to 3 hours.
Where's Howard?
I can never spot him. I know he's there. Like, I've seen stills, but I can never spot him.
Howard the Duck is officially in this battle.
Yes, he shows up with a giant machine gun,
Nice.
but he's only in a small scene.
Fat Thor leading the charge. Fat Thor falling behind in the charge.
Well,
He was fighting this entire time, too,
Yeah.
so...
Well, he took off in the front, and then everybody just started to slowly overtake him.
well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
how I approach gym class. It was
Yep.
sprint at first, and then
When did Pepper
Quite the
start
date night.
practicing?
I mean, she said 5 years.
That's not
Guns,
Howard the
like,
Duck.
regular old machine guns just seem a little underpowered at this battle.
There's like a battle.
I mean, like, he is the reason that Tony decided to do all this, so it does kind of make sense, but...
Good job.
Yes, it's me, the woman who died. You can believe it. I'm not somebody from 6 years in the past.
Or a tree.
Oh, Power Monkey! Oh. Monkey died to bird flu.
Well.
Yeah, I bet you could hear that over the commotion.
How are their comms that clear?
Bluetooth.
Stark Tech? Wakanda Tech?
I mean, shouldn't everybody be talking at the same time?
They have like multiple channels.
They just keep... So no, got it. See ya.
Yeah, the horn killed the battery.
Yeah. They have a van. Oh, they have the stones. Go, power monkeys. Okay, he finally said my name. I'll take it. Oop,
Ow.
didn't absorb that one.
She looks a little upset.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a bad life.
She has.
One of her most recent memories was watching her boyfriend die twice in front of her.
True.
Yeah, when she killed him the first time.
Yes. She didn't want to. If you pay attention to power scaling, this scene is important. Nike logo on screen now.
Only my life matters.
Well, that checks out.
Yep.
Mages! Umbrella me!
Yeah, they're like, we can block this shit.
It would have been funnier if they just used the rings to point the lasers back at him. Meanwhile, the strongest sorcerer is confined to being a dam.
Tornado Man.
Anyway, I just came back from space and now I'm riding a Pegasus. They will not
Oh,
believe me in high school.
Aquaraptored.
Oh.
Just when you need your helmet, it disappears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Oh no, the tree!
Oh, he was Groot.
Like how both sides stop and are like, what's going on? It's Vegeta!
Oh, right. I remember her.
The character I keep calling Vegeta. I remember her too.
It's
Man,
Tasha Yar.
she does have a Tasha Yar logo.
As a Super Saiyan.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tasha Yar was a Saiyan the entire time.
Boy, does he.
Oh.
I explained that during one of your bathroom breaks when we were watching Captain Marvel. That
Yeah.
moment was what I was talking about.
Ah.
Anyway, here's your girl power scene.
Oh.
Where'd Tom Holland go?
He's right there in the background.
Yeah, she's got help because she didn't just punch through an entire starship.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's why I really enjoyed the one in The Mandalorian that wasn't, like, just over, like...
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. How you gonna get through there? Meat shield.
I'll just use the power of badass.
I'm going to call on all of these women, most of which I'm meeting for the first time, and we're gonna work as a perfect team.
Trust the sisterhood. Did you just
And
send the
somehow
sword
he
back
could
through
throw
time?
that sword faster than she could fly.
Yeah. It's a swordorang. It can do whatever it wants.
Ow.
Go get Wanda. Wake Wanda back up. She was your best effort. She wasn't. No, she's not even asleep. She was in the girl power scene. Oh, crap!
Never
I can't
headbutt a
headbutt
Samoan.
this.
Let's attack him one at a time.
One more minute. The X-Men are almost here.
Maybe the Fantastic Four will show up.
How about the Fantastic Four and the X-Men?
Yeah.
We just bought the franchise like 6 months ago. You know, like a year and a half after they finished filming. They'll be here.
Well,
Oh man. Tony jacked my stones. You know, I regret saying that instantly. That I Am Iron Man line was thought up in editing, and they brought him back in to film it. But an editor wrote that line. Originally, he just stared at him silently and snapped.
Mm.
Anyway, the atmosphere's crapped again. No, Power Monkey!
I infinitized all of your minions.
Crunchitize me, Captain. You didn't have to disintegrate the spaceships. Like, you could have helped humanity with some free spaceships.
Nah, I think getting rid of the spaceships is probably a good idea.
Yeah, you're right. Capitalism.
You would have just found more people. You know.
We saw what happened with the Department of Damage Control.
Yeah, really.
Created the Vulture.
And disintegrate the rock he's sitting on so he falls down.
One final dick move from Tony Stark.
Disintegrate his pants first.
Yeah.
Grape flavored disintegration.
so that's how they make the Grimace shakes. They just use
Yes, that's how they do it.
Only he'd been wearing his helmet.
Yeah, really.
But anyway, October 17th, 2023.
Hmm.
The day Tony Stark snapped his fingers and saved reality. After Hulk snapped his fingers and saved reality.
He doesn't look like a man who hears you.
Peter, I am horribly constipated and dying.
I've seen everything.
I mean, that's a guy that's like just technically alive for now.
Yeah. He's alive in the way that the priest at the hospital who actually works for the insurance company tells you he's alive.
Quick, CGI some more blood on him. That's what I've been trying to do, but you keep talking to me. Apparently, that thing was relied on him being alive to work for some reason.
Oh, the heart thing?
Yeah.
It was an indicator.
Yeah. Never powered anything. It just let him know
He's
that his
like,
heart was
if
still
this ever
beating.
goes out, just
Call the ambulance and get the will. Do you think his suits like stop him from passing gas after he dies, just so he can try to remain the cool one?
it
That or he
filters it.
programmed it to like amplify it.
Yeah, it recycles it.
I mean,
Nobody
I can
will
make my car
canisters to
fart
his
remotely,
enemies.
so you know. Yeah.
Clint makes it home.
Welcome home. You have 5 years of tardy on your record.
You're expelled.
And it sure is convenient that the cast that was the same age as me also got snapped. Somewhere in that scene was the guy that played Talos, the Skrull.
I just assume Talos is in every scene. Like there
The
he is.
character can be in every scene, but the specific actor as a
Yeah.
human was in that scene. I mean, you guys have been gone for like 5 minutes.
What'd you do to your hair?
Anyway, here's your daughter's first brush with death. So in this scene specifically, they told Tom Holland that they were going to film a wedding.
Oh God.
And
So
he
couldn't
showed up
leak
and
it.
he's like, wait. Yeah, so, had to get everybody in a suit.
Uh-huh.
So the rumors leaked that there was going to be a wedding in this movie.
Happy gets one scene. Aunt May gets one scene.
Pretty big suit there.
I thought I was coming to a wedding.
Oh man, Hulk broke his arm.
I mean, he kind of
The snap.
Like crispified his arm.
Yeah.
It is long.
is wrong. The Guardians didn't bother to get black suits.
You know, that
Groot's
kind of makes
naked
sense.
still, you know.
They're
put a
like,
suit
what are
on a
we?
tree.
What are we even doing here? Star Lord's like, I don't understand what's going on. Actual royalty shows up.
Clint's family.
His family.
Yeah, Star-Lord didn't understand it because there aren't fireworks like with Yondu.
Yeah,
Wanda,
that makes sense.
Bucky, and
This
Falcon.
kid,
The kid.
the kid.
From Iron Man 2, yeah.
3?
Except he's older now.
Yeah,
Yeah, Iron
3.
Man 3, yeah.
Yeah. There was people who didn't like there were so many people that didn't recognize him, but it's the same
Yeah,
actor.
because he aged.
Yeah. Like there was people hunting down like, what's the significance of that kid? And they're like, oh,
Yeah, puberty happened.
happens to the worst of us.
Are they gonna bring him back in like something else?
Tony Stark will return, and diamonds are forever.
I mean, he was
Alright,
one of the
music's
rumored people to take over as the new Iron Man.
But I think they put his character into the comics then.
Did they?
I think it's supposed to be him.
Mm.
I think it's been like him and like Ironheart and like one of the other.
Isn't
Young
Ironheart the
Iron
girl
Man.
from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She has a series coming out, we swear.
Hey, what happened to that?
It's done filming and they've been doing post-production for a long time. It's supposed to come out next year.
When is the Agatha one coming out?
This year. Or next year. I've lost track. Yeah, let's keep with Asgard. Let's not go make a Men in Black movie. Oh, we went and made a Men in Black movie. Anyway, Thor's gone and he totally said I'm king now.
Yeah. Believe me.
You haven't used it in 5 years, buddy. Knives.
Uh,
Knives, am I right?
You know what they say about knife fights, right?
It's how you make the best of bros? No, wait,
I
that's sword
mean,
fights.
there's the one that dies there, and there's the one that dies on the way to the hospital. Yeah.
Now we get the rest of the movie, where we follow him taking all the stones back.
Yep.
Sit in for one more hour.
Hey, man, I'm here for the long haul.
It's that line you said 90 years ago. What a callback. I'm going to be gone for like 10 seconds. It's a time machine. Don't worry, I'm taking the hammer back. Don't want to pollute that piece of the timeline. Well, my 10 seconds joke actually overestimated.
Nope.
Come back for Avengers 4, The Search for Steve. Don't tell Bruce.
I already,
Okay, he noticed.
Now he's like 95 years old, right?
Of course.
wasn't he already 95 years old?
Yeah, but like, you know.
Yeah, so now he's like 195 years old.
Yeah, really. It's like a sea turtle.
Joe Biden. Well, I created another alternate timeline,
Yeah.
and this currently doesn't follow the rules of time travel we established earlier in the movie, but here I am. Just kept a spare, because vibranium is free now.
Like, how did he get his shield fixed?
He had time.
That's a different design.
Yeah, it's made out of mega steel.
It's got that separation in the silver, like, ring.
It, like, he probably just went to Wakanda and was like, hey, make me another one. And they were like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you know about us? We're just farmers.
Just simple
Sure.
farmers. Pay no attention to the whirring sounds.
Also, he just decided to
Oh, nice wedding
sit
ring
back
there.
and let everything that he knew was going to happen. Like he's just
Yeah.
sitting around and he sees something on Shield and he's like, "They're all Hydra agents."
Well, I mean, they never explained exactly what happened. He could have had his own adventures, just made a totally like nuts timeline.
Maybe he
And
was
then
just behind
had
this.
whatever technology they wind up with at his age send him there to that reality to do that.
The writers and the directors don't even agree on what happened.
Yeah, so no, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just always in the background making sure the good guys won, but
Yeah.
never so you would notice.
He was manipulating things like a better Nick Fury.
Like he jumped in front of the blast that hit Hawkeye,
Yeah.
With his
and that's how
shield.
Hawkeye lived through it.
He was just so fast.
Yeah. I mean, he knew where to stand.
Like I've had some practice since the last time I saw you, but
Don't worry, one of them was your niece.
Just watch
wait,
this for a second.
James Gunn was an executive producer.
Yep.
Shortly before they fired him.
yeah.
Anyway, we got like 3 more hours of credits to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give him the super long credit since this was like the culmination of how many
Yeah.
movies? 20.
It paid off a lot of timelines in this movie.
So, oh, Alvin Sylvester.
Alvin Stravinsky.
That's Stravinsky.
Alan Silvestri.
I kind of wish it was Stravinsky.
Yeah. He turned down a movie. Apparently, he was like the first, major composer to be offered one. They offered him $50,000, which in like the 30s, I think, and he turned it down because it wasn't enough.
For a second there, I thought they weren't going to show Anthony Mackie's face. I was going to die.
Benedict Wong as Wong. It still makes me happy.
Mm-hmm. Good old Wongers.
I had to pull in some scenes from other movies for these. William Hurt even in this one? I don't remember him in it.
I don't know.
I know he was in that last one. That
Vin
was
Diesel, Bradley Cooper.
With Gwyneth Paltrow, we let her show up.
Chris Pratt.
that way Chris Pratt one was filmed. It looked like The Little Mermaid, and I about lost it.
Oh, hey, yeah, this is the Star Trek 6 reference.
We have made multiple references to them being Star Trek fans, just so you'd understand.
Yeah.
They really did this because of Star Trek 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's
Feels earned.
yeah, and I mean that was a cool thing then, and it's a cool thing now. This is when you do it. On
None
the
of these
Goodbye
people
Show.
will be in any more movies.
Well, Shatner was in a couple more.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I
I
know.
was
I
joking
mean-
at these actors playing these characters sarcastically. They'll never come back.
Yeah.
Nimoy was in 2 more.
Well, that's true.
Was
Nimoy
he in
was
2
in 2
more?
more Star Trek movies.
He was in 2009. Didn't he die before?
He was in a
Into
small
Darkness?
scene in Into Darkness, and he died before Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because that was when Spock called Spock to be like, "Hey, what do you know about Khan?"
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
He's super evil.
He
Totally, gonna
totally
kill
doesn't
you.
look like that guy.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know who the
Look at
this is.
Looks like
I
Ricardo
don't recognize
Montalban.
those pecs at all.
Ask him to show you his pecs.
Anyway,
See if
let's
he has
say
a
out
limp.
of 10 on this movie. Let's start with Skrodrick.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
It was a good payoff. I liked that Iron Man had a full arc, from selfish dude to the dude that sacrifices himself to save everything.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm glad that Captain America got a happy end, like got to have a life, not just being a soldier. So
How about you, Shaggy?
I agree with all those points. Yeah, I think I'll go with a 9.
9?
oh,
Yeah.
and also this movie had the big CGI bull fight at the end, but I only call it that because we've called that in other movies that.
Yeah,
But
this one
once again,
made
since
sense.
this was a culmination of all that stuff, it's like, okay, you can have a gigantic battle where we can't tell
Yeah.
everything that's going on, but they were
It-
also doing a good job of like cutting to each character.
Yeah,
showing
like
them
it
do
did a good
something.
job of like making sure you know what's important, but there's still being enough chaos that you can feel it.
Yeah, I think this is what like all of those CG battles for like 20 years were trying to do.
Yes. And the ones that will happen for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Without earning it.
Well, in the future they'll just type it into a chat bot and be like, generate a scene that's like this, Yeah.
And then, pure connoisseurs like us that go back and watch real movies that were made before AI movies were a thing.
Yeah.
Be like, man, look at all this they did without AI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How about you, Draco Funk?
9.2.
What? That person's name is not rapey porn Rod Champu.
What?
That was actually a name that was on the list there. I'm
You're
not
shitting
kidding.
me.
No, I am not kidding. I'm sorry, Draco Funk, but
You have to bleep out your score because of that guy's name.
I didn't even hear what you said because I saw that name and I'm processing. Like, no fucking way is that name on the screen.
Well, Casey Walrus Howard was probably helping things out there.
What the?
All right, Draco Funk, again, out of 10.
9.2. Because
9.2.
I appreciate the whole culmination of everything that led up to this. And in the end, I like, I like stories that come from different angles and all end up in the same place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this managed to bring so many things together, and I think they actually did a pretty good job of it.
Only a few plot holes. They killed off 3 major characters.
See, yeah, and
But
like,
if this was going to be the end, and then they decided, well, maybe
Yeah,
not.
if they rebooted after this, I would not be angry.
No, like, this was a good way to cap it off.
Yeah.
I think I Yeah, like my rating is very much the framework, you know, like being honest to the framework of this movie, being honest to Marvel. You know, this is pretty close to as good as it can get, I think.
Yeah.
And that includes, like, you know, the like ironclad plots are not really a priority in this genre, you know.
I want to take a moment to appreciate how they destroyed their MacGuffin,
Yes.
and then they had to create a MacGuffin to get back the MacGuffin, but they
Hmm.
can't keep the MacGuffin, so they only have the MacGuffin now.
Right. It's very
So
clever.
we can't Dragon Ball everybody back to life, but we could grab them from alternate realities.
Hmm.
Hey, we know you didn't die where you lived, but we're gonna steal you and bring you to ours.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yep.
Vomit,
Mixed. Yeah.
how about you?
Oh, I'm gonna give it a 9 too. Not 9 also. Like, yeah, I look back on it and there's very little I get angry about. It treated every character appropriately. There's only a few plot holes. Time travel is in no way free time travel is in no way a breaking concept whatsoever.
Not at all.
No.
I mean, you know,
They
it has.
already have one screwed up timeline at least. Because bringing back the stone is not going to save the fact that Loki escaped. Ooh.
I feel like when we were kids and we started babbling about time travel and changing things, and our parents shut us down for getting too stupid with it, that we should have listened and 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 not done anything after Voyager, and not done this, and not done all these other things. You know.
I went back in time to make sure that those lizards got to the end of that episode.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would be a talking point that would bring people together for decades. And am I wrong?
No.
That's right. Thank a time traveler. They'll hear you. Just thank them.
I forgot too. 20 years ago.
Do it now. They'll know.
Okay.
I mean, they know that you're going to hate them then, but 20 years later, once you appreciate that the real Warp 10 lizards were the friends you made along the way.
I was gonna see if they thanked the city of Cleveland in the thanks section.
Nope, just carbon trioxide.
Do we get a post-credit scene?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It's actually the end. I just stalled it out so that we could go to it. But yeah, end the video. Good night, everybody.
No, did you
Good.
hear the very end though?
Bells.
No,
It's
it
Clang.
was Iron Man hammering out his armor in the
Oh,
cave. It was
that's
the
right.
hammer sound from that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
And man,
that was
let me
the
tell
last
you,
thing.
the
That was the
internet.
post credits. Was
That was the post credit anything, and the internet theorized like it mattered to anything.
nope. It was just a callback to the beginning of the MCU.
Yep.
Good
But
night,
now it's
everybody.
dead. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night.